Getting ate up. There's a fucking fly that's on my nerves in here. And he's been in here like all afternoon. Welcome back, lost souls, trolls, assholes. Yep. I know. I have so many feelings right now going through my head. Hey, AR. The real pineapple. Susie. I watched for a minute, dude. I got my own opinions. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. But I kind of see right through what's going on. And I hope a lot of you do at the end. Like, what's up, Amanda? Kim, Red Rum, everybody, Blinky. So good to see you. So I have some very deep thoughts on this. I've been in this game for a while. I can usually tell when people are being sincere, when they're not, when it's a money grab. A lot of people in this community will jump on opportunities to make money or to get views or whatever. And that's the name of the game. You can't even be mad at it. That's what happens. But here's the thing. People who really give a fuck about me, and I'm going to say this again. People who really give a fuck about me, I know who they are. I know when people are trying to be nice and have other motives. It is what it is. So this is going to be him forever. Negs will never get better, ever. Negs is dying. Why didn't anyone after this? Where's, Booty is dying, all this. But yet people want to sit there and say, well, that's fine. Susie, you can believe whatever. I've just kind of been around a while. I'm watching what's going on. I'm seeing it. The OGs are talking behind the scenes, but right now we shall get to put our bullshit aside and come together for the greater good of the community, which means Ron needs to go down. That's about it. Even if I have to, it'll all come out in the wash. It'll always come out in the wash, So hang on a second. Got a good text. What? Why do I have to leave? I don't know. Why do you gotta leave? Nope, Hollywood, that's not the way of the world. He can't. And now he fucks with Hussey. I mean, everybody. He's got to be the victim. Always. He has to be the one to be the fucking victim. It doesn't matter who's around him. It's a common fucking cycle with him. He ends up being friend. What are you talking about? When did I tell you to leave? Hey, little Debs. Hey, Hollywood. Um, it takes all kinds, man. It has to make it go. I just came on. I just came on like 4 minutes ago. They won't ignore them. That's the thing. Like here, I've been saying this for years. Cancel them. If no one talks about it, they're not going to be relevant. But people want to keep fucking talking about them over and over again. Like I was trying to tell Hussey today, let it go, dude. The moment that you let it go, they're not going to, weigh that much on your mind. Anyone who talks about them keeps them relevant. That's the thing. If we all just quit fucking talking and quit reacting, they disappear. And nobody wants to do that. And I don't understand why. I could literally say today, I promise I'll never fucking talk about them again if it means they'll go the fuck away. But it's not going to work because everybody else is talking about them and keeping them fucking relevant. Like, I, I was telling Hussy today, please, let's just quit talking about it. Why Hollywood? What's going on? You've been picky about who you're watching. I get it. It's entertaining to some people and all that. To me, it's not. And it's not fun to me. It's not. Negs Negs uses me as his fucking content, but the thing is, he says like the most horrible shit. I don't talk about him. I don't understand why it keeps going on. Again, if we just quit fucking talking about it, they disappear. That's all I'm trying to say. It just pisses me off. And I'm gonna start calling them the Miss Fucking Wonderful community. That's all they are, is they sit there and they talk about me left and right, from the Miss Nobodies to the YTRs to Negs to all that. That is the community. I literally go live. I give them content. They make money off my fucking back. Now I'm going through a hard time because of the port or whatever. I'm not gonna fucking die. People are so fucking dramatic about that. I'm not gonna die. And the moment that I say, hey, you know what, this ain't working for me, I'll go ahead and have this reversed, and then we won't have any issues whatsoever. You want to talk about an ulcer, then it ain't gonna happen. What'll happen is I'll gain some weight and I'll be back to normal again, which honestly at this point sounds pretty fucking tempting, you know? Hey Ashley, you've been sick. What are you sick of? What's got you sick? On the news, they're saying COVID's running rampant again around here. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what the news says. I might do it. I might do it. I don't know. At this point, I'm honestly thinking, what if I just disappear for a while? A long while. They lose all their content. They find a different fucking target. I come back months later. I know my people will come back. You know what I mean? But just like do like a real long high. If I even come back. Because honestly, this shit is annoying to me. Made you sick. Why? That would literally ruin all their income if I just disappeared for a couple months and then came back. That would fuck up their income. It'd fuck up mine too, but I would figure out something else. I'm just saying, what would they do without me? What would they do? No, I don't think she did. I don't know. How can I put it? Okay, I don't even want to talk about it. It's not even, it's irrelevant. I don't care. I just see some things. I'm not saying with other people sitting up there. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Um, I'm just gonna shut up. Let's change the topic, please. Here's a question for you. don't even know. I've lost my fucking appetite, to be honest with you. I don't even know if I want to cook. Just throw that shit in the damn fridge. Hey, little mama. Hey, mitts and boots. Mm-mm. It just, just one of those things, guys. You didn't miss anything. No, black-hearted. I did not even, I think I got 9 by the time it was done. 10 toes up and 10 toes down. I wish I was that right now. I don't know what I want to do. I have an idea. I have an idea of what I want to do in a lot of different ways. Um, do you black-hearted? Time becomes more of a currency. Huh. Basically, time is of the essence, is what you're telling me. I have ideas of what I want to do, and I'm gonna make a vision board about it. I still am getting pictures together, but right now I'm fucking shitty. I'll get over it. Thank you, Romana. I believe that time is your most. That is, it is. It's true. Not worth it. Maybe they're not. What is worth it anymore? Think so, Hollywood? I don't know. I mean, you could be right. I don't know. I don't know. Ugh, stressing me out. Just be in the present. I'm trying to be, but it's just a hard thing. You guys don't get it. Um, it just sucks sometimes. I'm gonna get over it. I'm just saying it sucks right now. I love TikTok too, and that's why I'm sitting here with a battery charger pack. It kills my battery. I have to stay plugged in. Even when I'm plugged in, I'm watching my battery deplete. What the fuck? Is it a TikTok thing? Very based. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. At this point, I'm just taking it a second at a time, guys. I really am. I'm just taking it like a fucking moment at a time. A day at a time is too much for me. We got to do seconds, moments. I love TikTok though. Whatever it takes. I can't be anything that I'm not. You know what I mean, Hollywood? I've never been fake. That is one good quality about me. I'm like, don't get me wrong, I fib here and there, but I have always been like, you can ask my dad. I tell him myself before I even get in trouble. You know, I overshare, I overtalk and stuff. And yeah, I get it. I do, but it also makes for good reality TV. I like TikTok too, Susie. But it did fucking crush my battery. I don't know what's up with that. So when I go on TikTok, I'm gonna have to stay plugged in. And even then it's gonna deplete my battery at some point. Little mama, don't do it. Don't do it. Being big isn't the worst thing in your life. Yeah, it causes health problems, but this surgery has almost killed me multiple times. If you're going to do it, do like the sleeve or do something less invasive. I would not recommend the Roux-en-Y whatsoever to anyone. I've said it before. If I could do it all over again, I don't think I would. I'd rather be fat and happy than fucking miserable. Dying to be skinny. That's what I call it. Dying to be skinny. Hold on, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'd rather be like I said, I'd rather be fat and happy than be fucking miserable. Did you lose 56 pounds? Ashley's on a weight loss journey too. She just said that. Fastest way to lose weight is just to cut out carbs. You can lose 20 pounds fast. Honestly, like give it a month. You cut out carbs completely and pop, and you'll lose it. Like any kind of carbs. That's the fastest way to do it. But the moment you start eating carbs, you're going to gain it all back and then some. That's the only downfall. Oh my God. Good. Good job, Hollywood. Be who you are and be good at it, Blackheart. You're 159 pounds? Hollywood, I weigh 10 pounds less than you. How tall are you? I like big guys though. You're just tall and skinny then. You're just tall and skinny. Really, Billy? That is that new thing everyone's talking about. You're 263. You could lose weight easily if you wanted to. You could, I mean, what do you want to be? Like 160 pounds? I'm telling you, just go on the Atkins diet. I lost 100 pounds on the no carb diet. But once I started eating carbs, I gained like 150 pounds back. Cheerio for a hula hoop. Sounds like it. That's crazy. I like big dudes. I like guys with like broad shoulders, like bigger ones. I can't be with a dude like Hollywood. You would be way too small. I'd be like, no way. Mm-mm. I like tall, dark, and handsome, but more so, I like them bigger, sturdier. I would say that Orange was the shortest guy I've ever dated in my life, but I liked his body, so it was like, okay, whatever. Katey. Because I'm a Catherine, Kathryn, so they spelled it Katey. Someone here. Nothing's the neighbors. Intermediate fasting. A lot of people swear by that too. I can't do fasting. You guys see how I get when I don't have the option of food. I'm ready to leave the hospital, pull fucking IVs out of my arm and everything else. I can't live without food. Aaron, you're not that big though. It'd be like if you want to lose 20, that'd be easy for you. Yeah, Ashley, what do you think? Oh yeah, then you don't need to lose any more weight. I think that's me too. Like if I don't have food for some reason, even if like a snack or whatever, I get just angry. Like getting out of the hospital, I knew I shouldn't be eating food, but I was like, I need fucking food, and I was angry about it. A lot of fat motherfuckers all over LA. Not in LA. There's no fatties in LA. Everyone's skinny and beautiful there. I know because I see it on TV. I was on TikTok for a little bit, chubby cherub. Then I chilled out. I had to get a little charge on my phone, and here we are. Like, damn, I'm sitting here eating ice cream. I'm feeling good. So yesterday, my sister came over and she changed my port, taught me how to. Oh, I have it on. Look at my port now. First of all, it's my new port, but I have these things which holds it up. And that was like that was a lot of my problem. I kept feeling like it was stingy around the hole. Like, this can't be right. Well, she came over and said, no, that's not right. And the reason that that's happening is because you're letting it hang, and like gravity, hello, it's pulling it out first and foremost. And I was sitting on it and all that. Did we ever see your sister on the live? Probably not. No, she don't do lives. This ain't her thing. But she came over, she changed the entire port. She gave me a bunch of stuff so that I can get my vitamins, and yeah. This port's better. My last one was fucking gross. Shrinks your stomach, so if you try to eat more, stomach pain. 6 to 8 weeks for the skin removal. That's going to be the biggest surgery I ever do in my life. The most, even bigger than the gastric bypass, because they're going to be cutting me all the way around, up the front, up the back, taking out skin. You know how it goes. I can. I got to put liquid, like liquid medicine, vitamins, shit like that. Also, I got to flush it. Well, damn it, little Debs, you don't. They're going to cover everything but $5,000 of it. We're still months out from that. I have to go and get a scope here in a few weeks, and then after the scope, we'll figure out what we're doing from there, and then the skin removal, and then I don't know. Everything's up in the air right now, to be honest with you. I will be praying that I have a successful too. Thank you, bot. The port. Yeah, it's well, I got a GI tube, so it acts as three different things, and two different things. A feeding tube, and then also an IV tube. And I flush it in the part where the feeding tube's at. And I used to drain it, now I don't have to. Yeah. So if I like if they ever want to put a needle in there or whatever, they could. Um, you know, but I don't use that. I've never used that. Even when I do the vitamins, I'm gonna have to put it in where I would like the feeding tube and then flush it, is what they were saying. Yeah, I'm good. I'm able to eat. The only reason I still have it in is after my so I'm gonna have to do another scope and I might have to do a couple more surgeries after that. And he didn't want to take it out until we do the scope to know what we're doing. Yeah, I eat. I eat regular food. I'm eating, I'm peeing, I'm pooping, I'm fine. And the only reason I have the feeding tube or I have it in there is if I couldn't hold down food or say I needed to get sick, he didn't want me puking through my mouth while getting sick because that could have upset the surgery that I had. So I'd have to puke through my stomach. It's a fucking thing. It's weird. Make the trip to Florida first. I want to. I wish I was in Florida right now. If I didn't have to worry about the animals, I would be there. Hey, Kayla lives in Daytona. No Hollywood. When he stretched it out the last time, it got really thin, and that's why the ulcers perforated because the it's so thin. So even after that, I'm gonna have a revision surgery, or I'm gonna have to reverse it, one or the other. No matter what, I got surgeries ahead of me. No, no, I don't know. I haven't checked in on that yet. Let's look at it. Let's see. What were we looking up? I fucking forgot. I want to listen to music. I can't do it here. That's what sucks. My real stomach is still under my rib cage. So it's either going to take or it doesn't. If we did, oh, Delphi updates. Let's see. All right. So this is the updates on the Delphi. So apparently they have him on the jail phone calls admitting to it 5 different times to his wife and to his mom that he did do that to Abby and Libby. Like, he did it. And then I guess now he's trying to act crazy inside the facility that he's in. He wanted to get moved, and when they wouldn't move him, he started peeing on everything that the attorneys were giving him and started eating it. They're saying that the gunshot shells that were found close to the girls' bodies were definitely they say without doubt came from his .40 caliber. So he did it. He admitted it. He's admitting it. He's fucking losing his mind now. So yeah, he's done, son. I guess they got the gunshot, and it's been like, I guess it's been through so many different tests that there's no way that it did not come out of his gun that day, is what they're saying. And what the fuck? He wanted to get moved to be closer to his family. When they said no, he started peeing on documents and eating it. They have him 5 different times admitting on jail phone calls that he did what he did. And even one of them, the last time he admitted it to his wife hung up on him. They said that there's knives, yeah, but they haven't said anything else. They're still going through the paperwork and all that. I don't know if that got released or not. Their house is up for sale. She put the house up for sale. She's probably going to get the fuck out of Dodge. I would too. Are you kidding me? I mean, she's going to have to go through it. She's going through it too. And she's going to go through it even worse once they figure it, it comes out. They haven't said yet. That's what I was looking for. They said in the audio that they had that they didn't release, the girls mentioned he's got a gun. You remember when Doug Carter said that he wouldn't release all of the call because he said it's what nightmares are made out of? So they're saying a little bit about the call, or the recording that she had. Apparently, Libby said they got a gun. He's got a gun, and you can hear him like, I guess, yeah, it'll all come out soon. I don't know. Why isn't she filing for divorce? It's why are you not filing for divorce right now, woman? Kathy. Yeah, they heard the gun cocking in the video or of the recording. Mm. That's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna have to go to the bar because I'm almost out of vodka. I don't even have my vape pen. What time is it? Oh, it's only 9:30. Fuck this. Damn it. All I can pray is this motherfucker works. Very little in it. God damn it. Where in the fuck did my vape go? Did you get a hold of it, Roylee? Did you grab my vape pen? Where's my vape pen at? Go potty? Did you take my vape pen? Nah, this is gonna suck. This alters my plans for sure. I can't find my shit. This has very little in it. It's not gonna last me. And I have to be able to sleep. Damn it. I hate when this happens. And he's bad about grabbing my vape pens. I swear to God, this morning when I came out here and smoked, I was like, oh, there's my vape pen. Cool. I know that was, yeah, it was this morning. And now it's gone and it was on here. I haven't fucking touched it all day. I'll keep my opinions to myself. Nope, it's not his bedding. Check my fucking purse again. And there's another vape pen, but it's not the one I want. I need to find this one. It was my mom's. I borrowed her the bottom part of it. And I always stick it in the sides. Always. No, my Arby's coupons. I got cash. Then I have cash sometimes. One. Three, four. Damn, come on. I'm trying to get this money straight. It's all kinds of twisted around. Five, six, and $7. I never have cash. That's weird. Flash Duo. Damn it. It's not going to be in here. Fuck. Motherfucker. It's not in here. Maybe it was yesterday morning when I seen it on the table. I can't remember, to be honest. I feel like it was this morning, but I'm probably wrong. I got coupons the other day when I went to trash to Arby's. Classic beef and cheddar meal, $6.99. I won't be eating that. That's too much. I don't like a big ass sandwich. It makes my stomach hurt. I won't eat it. But the 229 4-piece mozzarella stick. And you can use it up to 3 times. So I'm going to get 3 orders of them. I can eat them cold. So what I'll do is I'll leave one out at room temperature. So I'll eat that day and I'll put the other 2 in the fridge and eat them throughout the week. I love mozzarella sticks. Love them. I cannot believe I lost my fucking vape. I always lose vape. It's not a surprise, guys. It's not a fucking surprise. I always lose it. It's always when I'm drunk. And I'm fucking tired of that shit. That's too much money going down the fucking drain. Not like I spend the money on it. I get them given to me. But that last one was my mom's. So I'm going to have to buy her a whole new fucking pen and a whole new fucking cartridge. No, what, you want to fail on me now? Yeah, I done fucked this to death. Except with the tip. What the fuck is coming out of the tip of this? Oh, that's nasty. Hey, look at this color. I was thinking about doing my toes in it. Oh, there's my other pork pot. I hate to say it. I don't want to say it. I think Red stole my JB up. You remember for my birthday, I got those JBL headphones from Roth. I loved them. I was excited to have them. The last time I seen them, they always stay out here because I keep them on the charger. That day that Red was here, he asked if he could use them. And I said, yeah, go ahead. I said, just make sure that they're charged again. I have not seen them since that day. I don't want to say it. I hate to say it. I think Red stole them fucking things from me. Don't tell Rolf, though. She's not here right now, but don't tell her. Because, man, those were expensive. I ain't got nothing worth a fuck in my life. But every time I have something worth a fuck and I trust somebody around it, it gets fucked up, it gets stolen, anything. Just like, she sent me those earrings from I keep them so hidden. That gold necklace, that also from Roth. Um, I got night vision goggles too. I keep those in the fucking vault. Everything that I don't ends up getting fucking stolen from me, man. By people who I trust. I just know. I know in my heart what happened. That if you remember, if we go back to that stream, if it was still up, you would remember him asking, hey, can I use these? And I said, yeah, just make sure they're plugged up at the end. That was legit the last time you've ever seen my JBL fucking earbuds on cam since. No, Susie. My diamond earrings, I've only worn them a couple times. I wore them on my birthday. I wore them on my birthday like that was going to be a great fucking day. And I thought I felt so fancy. I had my sparkly dress that 073 put together for me. I had my diamond earrings on. My hair was done. Oh, I felt like $1,000,000 and got fucked over on that night. God. But anyways, no, I wore them that night. And that's the only night I wore them. I'll wear them on Christmas. But they're hidden. Yeah, they said that he stole money from the bar too. And he got fired. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say, I would never think that he would do something like that. But he's obviously going through something. It's just too much evident. And then what's really weird is he's been like avoiding me almost, like very short when we talk. And then he'll say, hey, I'll say, do you want to hang out? And he'll say, yeah, and then flake out. He was never like that before. I think he's probably guilty. I think he probably took them and feels guilty about it. I'm going to delete this stream afterwards. I don't want Rolf to know that she spent big money on those. That's like $100. And then, yeah, so like the earrings and the gold chain, the gold necklace. I don't wear gold, but one day I will, and it'll be a fancy occasion. Cammy got me jewelry too. That's real. And I have that put up. I have all my real jewelry put up other than the ones that are on my fucking fingers. I don't lose shit, dude. I don't have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of nice things. So when I have something really fucking nice, I mean, yeah, I get drunk and I might forget, but it's going to be in my house. It's not leaving the house. I'm not going to take my fucking iPad or my expensive fucking earbuds out into the beyond outside of this house. And God, that pisses me the fuck off. I can't trust the soul. What's weird is I haven't heard from Dave since he left. Now I'm like sitting here thinking, what did you take? What did you take? That I haven't noticed yet. No, I don't want to even think like that. But I'm sorry, that's where my mind goes because I get fucked over so much. Not that I haven't texted him either, but usually I hear from him and I haven't heard from him. I was like, next day, I was like, I haven't heard from him since he left. Now I'm thinking, now I'm looking around high and low, like what could be missing? Mm. I'm telling you guys, when I have nice stuff, I don't fucking lose it. I will lose, yeah, I lose my necklace. That is one thing that I have that's nice that is worth value that I lose from time to time. But things like this, I do not. And I've been looking for these uh earbuds for how long now? Over a month. It's been like a month. I would have found them by now. I'm an alcoholic. I'm an addict. But I'm not going to go to my friend's house and steal from them. I'm not going to steal money or steal their fucking shit. So I don't buy that like addicts steal. No. I'm I'm an alcoholic. I guarantee you, if you invite me to your house, everything is I'm not gonna touch anything. No, hell no. I'm not gonna go into rooms I'm not supposed to. I'm not gonna wander off. I'm gonna be where you're sitting, where I'm sleeping, and you're gonna find me that. You're never gonna find me rummaging through your shit ever. That's who does that shit. This pisses me off. Do you know? And I got friends that got fucking money. Like, I don't hang out with people like me because I don't like people like me. You know, all my friends are successful, have nice houses and money. You can even ask Warren, like, all my friends are way better than me. I could go, I know their garage codes and shit like that. Who would do that? I'm pissed. I'm getting myself real fucking pissed. Like to steal from me who has fucking nothing. That's pretty fucking low. You know what I mean? I have friends that are worth millions. Honestly, like, I'm not even, never mind. That trust me with everything. And this is how I get done by, it's sinking into me. My fucking earbuds are gone. No, Royal wouldn't eat them, Mitsu. Or Mitts and Boots. No, Royal, no. He would not. A vape pen, maybe. Food, yes, but no, no. You guys have seen me misplace things before, but I always find it within like a day. I've been looking for these for a month and they never left my fucking house. The last time I had them, if we could go back to the fucking videos, was the night that Red was here. And I told him, yeah, you can use them. I said, just put them back in the charger. And what's funny is the charger's gone too, which always stays right there connected to the fucking power. It's obvious right now what happened. I'm serious. I got friends that are worth millions of fucking dollars that trust me to come and take their dogs out during the day and help them with it. You know, I have their fucking garage codes and shit. I mean, if I wanted to get rid, you could go in there and still. Who would do this from somebody who has nothing? That's what I'm saying. That's why it pisses me off. And then I got a little fucking scuzz bucket friend like this, and I get my shit stolen. One more time for fucking. Here's the box, guys. And that's another thing. If you know me, you know how I am. If I have something fucking nice, I keep the box even. Here's the box with everything in it still. The pamphlet, the charger that came with it that I never used, and the extra buds. I know exactly. I always kept them out here. God damn it. Yeah, they're not here. They're not fucking here. Plain and simple. They're not fucking here. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I got robbed, and I know it, and it's sinking in big time. Those are worth a lot of money. They're over $100 fucking dollars. And that's what got Rolf and Cammy going at it, because remember, Cammy's like, I can't remember. I opened the box and it didn't say who it was from. And it had a couple of things in the box. It had the earbuds and everything else, or whatever else was in there. Honestly, I can't remember now, because the earbuds were the star of the fucking show. And I was like, oh my God, who sent this to me? And I said, Cammy, did you send this? And Cammy was in the chat and she's like, I might have, I don't know. Well, when Rolf rewatched the video, she was like, that pissed Rolf off, because she sent all that. But the fact that Cammy was like, I don't know. You're going to know if you spend over $100 on an item and send it to someone. You know what I mean? I'm not going to the pond. Dude, they're gone. They're gone. They're probably sold to a crackhead somewhere. I don't know. Heroin addict. I don't know. I'm not letting anyone come back to my house. I don't care how long I've known them or anything. I don't trust anybody. No one's allowed at my house anymore. I mean, Kim can come and help me out of the surgery, and like Janny and shit. But no, I'm not letting anybody in my fucking house anymore. I don't have anything worth fucking stealing. And the little things that I do have, people fucking steal from me. You went in your fuck a few times. But I'm telling you, that's the best thing I ever put in this chat. I thought it was funny in someone else's chat, and they had a different word. I think it was peanut butter or something. And just like, it was so random and stupid shit. And we would always be like, hashtag but, or I got them to start hashtagging. They'd be like, hell yeah, butt bot. And I said, hashtag butt bot. So I got this, and he's a bigger YouTube or a Twitcher too. I'm getting, like, he's cool, dude. I like his content. I don't want you guys going over there and saying anything yet. But once I decide, like, I don't even think he realizes I have a channel or anything. And that's how I like it, when no one knows who the fuck I am. It's beautiful. I get a fresh start. People don't know me. I'm just sitting there typing away, and he's like, ha ha ha, the real. And then today I come in, I was like, yay, you're live again. And he goes, yeah, I've been a lazy fuck the last 2 days, but he's like, welcome back. And then, like, the whole time, anytime I type something, he's noticing me. He's not even through my typing. You know what I mean? Like, just wait, you're gonna find out. But no, he was like he was telling me today something about, yeah, if you ever wanted to become like a Twitch or be on Twitch and like make videos, he was like, I know all about how to do this. I know how to run this program and that program. He was like, I'm on YouTube and I have 12,000 subscribers. And and I was like, golly, I was like, that's a lot. And I'm just like, it's just great. It's innocent. It's humble. I love it. And he has no the fuck idea who I am. That's the best part. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. He was like, I'm trying to grow my YouTube right now. He's like, I'm at 12K. And I know that's pretty big, but he was like, but you know, I'm a nice guy and all this. I was like, yes, you are. I'm dead. I'm literally dead right now. I was like, like, even if he clicked my little face, like, it only says like 2,000 people. That ain't shit. We know where it came from. But it's great. It's fucking wonderful. That's all I got to say. And I'm loving it. And I'm a fucking nobody in this chat. And I'm having a great time until they figure out who I am. And then we'll see. But I don't want them to figure out. Right now, I'm just having fun. And that's what I like about Twitch is I can go and I'm a nobody. If I go to YouTube, I mean, I could go to fucking anyone from Trisha Paytas, anyone. They know who the fuck I am. And I don't like that. And then they have these they already think they fucking know me and have heard things about me or whatever. But here, it's like a fresh start, man. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. No one's looking either. And I'm just like, okay. Okay. It's cool, though. I do like Twitch for that reason alone. Actually, there's a couple of them, but the one that I've been frequenting his chat. I was excited to see him live today because he hadn't been live the last couple of days, and I had fun in his chat for like 2 hours. I just sat in there bullshitting with people about random fucking stuff. Nobody was worried. There was no negs talk. There was no fucking dumbass this talk or not. It was totally. We watched Maury for about 45 minutes, different clips of Maury. I was like, and everyone was commenting. It was a good time. I told him, you need to start reviewing 90 Day Fiance. And he says he does, but he waits till the season's over. He's like a 25-year-old kid. He's like a 25-year-old fucking kid. He's from America, but living in Japan for some reason. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Hussy called me. I asked him, I said, well, why are you in Japan? And then Hussy called me and I picked it up and then I fucked off. And then by the time me and Hussy got off the phone, he was offline. So I don't know what he said. And he don't repost this shit either. So you can't go back through. What, Muffy Cat? Suggest a way, critique me. I need it. By the way, can you all hit the follow button and do the subscribe shit? And if you got any money you don't need, I'm not gonna fucking put it on alcohol. Trust me. I can get alcohol. I could get alcohol on a fucking desert island. All right. I need to get a couple $100 for rent, and then I'm good. And then I'll fuck off for like 3 weeks and save my monies and all that. But yeah, if you got any money you don't need, hit it up in my PayPal. Don't put it on here. Everything in my PayPal right now is going towards rent, which we'll come up with. Repost your Twitch lives to Rumble. There's some big moves being made over there, and Rumble is going to get big. Man, but you know what? For me, you know what? I won't get on Discord, and now I won't get on Rumble because you know who I think's associated with it? Like the bottom of the bottom, like Negs and shit. And I'm like, oh man, I'm not going to join. Like, I won't fuck with Discord because I know they're on there. You know what I mean? I'm just like, ew, it just puts a bad taste in my mouth. Like, oh, it must be a trashy fucking site if these people are on there. Hmm. What's the latest rumor, Susie? Oh no, what's the latest rumor? Trump's on Rumble? No, he's not. Trump's on Rumble. Someone confirm that for me. Does he do lives and shit? On my way to Rumble to follow Trump. I did not know that. That's fantastic. What about DeSantis? Does he have one? What about Alex Jones? What about all the fucking crazies that I love to watch? Not yet. I'm hoping, Susie, I'm hoping. I'm holding out for it. I got fingers crossed. I don't know yet. I applied for some assistance, but I had to put in a bunch of paperwork and I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I know this month's not covered and I know next month's not covered yet. So I got to stay ahead of the game. I cannot count my chickens before they hatch, or my eggs before they hatch. You know what I mean? So I just want to stay ahead before I get behind. But fingers are crossed. And because of everything that happened in the last couple months, it's looking good. I don't know yet. So in case of the fact that something doesn't happen, we'll see. But it's not a guarantee, and it's not full blood. They're only going to give me like $300 or $400 towards my rent, so a month. Uh, no, that's when I was with Matthew. I was telling him, hey, I applied for the rental assistance when he was there because my doctors told me to do it, and I did. But they're not paying my full blown fucking rent. They're going to throw me like $400 towards my rent a month, which my rent is $1,200. And yeah, that would be nice, but it's not confirmed yet. And I'm not going to fucking get behind because you know how my landlord is. He don't play. The moment I get behind, he's ready to go down to the damn court and fucking file papers. But he's been fucked over. He has three different properties and he gets fucked over a lot. So, yeah, I don't care what they're saying. We don't know nothing yet. I pray to God because even if it's 400 fucking, that's going to help me so fucking much. Right now, I'm struggling. I am fucking struggling, but I ain't trying to put my burdens on you guys. You know, we're all just trying to make it. No, I'm struggling big time, especially since I know deep in my heart, I can't go and work a full shift. I know that. I want to. I want to, they want me to get on fucking disability. I don't want to do that. I want to see what happens on the 19th. If I have to have another surgery or whatever, and we'll move from there. And then from there, maybe I'll get, if it's bad, then yeah, I'm going to get help because I won't be able to work. They're going to put me in the fucking ground. That's what these doctors put me in my mind. I'm going to go there like the last time when I manifested it. And I said, no, I'm going to get over these ulcers. And then I had the scope and I had no fucking ulcers. This time I'm not allowing myself to get stressed out like I did with the whole orange thing in the beginning. And, that really did me in. This time when he went up there and he did his shit, did you see how I handled it? I was prepared for impact. That's just what I need, a heads up. He's 1.9 million followers. I'm going to go be Trump's friend. He's got one more follower coming. I'll definitely have to check that out. So, yeah, I pray that it goes through. They're going through. Now because of this new surgery, I put in more paperwork. We'll see, dude. I really need the fucking help. So that would be fantastic. And that's really every time we get an 1111 or a wish or I'm praying, that's what it is, that I can get a little bit of help because I like physically, even though I want to act like I'm tough and shit and I can go, I already know. I get tired, I get sick, I get fucking, So July 5th, everyone, just July 5th. Remember, write that date down. I got a plan. And I'll give you guys the heads up now. July 5th. It's all good. A lot of things are going to change. But anyways, I just don't want to have to. I'm 36 years old. When doctors now, tell you, you need to do disability. So that fucks with your head, man. You don't want to feel like that. You don't want to be on an income of like $900 a fucking month. That's not even going to cover my rent. No, thank you. I'm not going to send in this paperwork. I may, I can make it, barely make it by doing my YouTube shit. But if they count that into it, then I'm going to lose it anyways. Well, then I'm not even going to fucking bother. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to continue to do this and barely make it, but also I'm going to qualify for maybe some assistance. But I also get, you know, like obviously my medical history. It's because of it has nothing to do. In the state of Indiana, you don't get food stamps, you don't get fucking Medicaid or any of that. If you don't have children or if you don't have this or that. The only fucking reason that I have this is because of the condition I'm in. Because this surgery has really fucked me over, and I have issues, and we all know that. So medically, that's the only. If I didn't have these medical issues, oh yeah, I have cash out. I have them all. What are you talking about? I have them all. If I didn't have these issues, you guys, when I had money, I didn't fucking do this shit. You think? Look at where I came from. I worked every day. I had fucking money. I come online and had 300 fucking members at $25 a month. I was not hurting. I was going around to people's chats and throwing fucking super chats at them and shit like that. I didn't give a fuck. I never saved. You know what fucking pisses me off too is all my friends, most of my friends, not all of my friends, most of my friends are a lot older than me. Like they've been around, like I'm not gonna say they're like in their 80s or anything, but like a lot of late 50s, early 60s now. But you got to think 10 years ago, they were 10 years younger, When I was going through the whole YouTube thing and I was working and I had fucking money coming in, they kept saying, save your money, quit spending your money. All of them. They were like, invest your money. You don't need a savings account. Invest your money. Quit spending your money. And they used to say that. Like, we would go out to dinner and stuff, and they always got my tab. So just once in a while, I'd like to have their tab. They wouldn't even allow it. They'd be like, no, save your money. I never save my money. Now, when I go over there, they're like, we told you so. There's no sympathy there. They're like, we told you so. You got to get in a money-making state of mind. Right now, I'm in a pity state of mind. I'm like trying to wrap my head around everything that's happening. And the sad part is they're all right. They're all fucking, and they're correct. And it sucks. If I would have just saved my money, I wouldn't be hurting like I am now. Damn. If I would have done a lot of things different, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in now. That sucks. It's true. It's all true and a little bit worse. Yeah. Yeah. If you guys want to say a prayer for me tonight, please pray that this goes through. This is going to be a big deal, and I won't know till next Monday. And if it goes, I'm going to be so fucking thankful. Because that's just like a little less of a burden. You know what I mean? Anything helps right now. And the fact that I can't go, like, that is so hard for me to, oh, well, I'm going to be on at 36 years old. Like, what the fuck? And living off of no, sorry, I'm not going to take $900 or whatever in the fuck. It's like $900, 920 something dollars that I would get. That's not even going to cover my rent. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I think I'll just stay live constantly, work on my crosses, provide my income to all of you, whatever, and barely make it. Because if I take that option, anything that if I make over like $1,000 a month, they're gonna fuck me over. Like I'm gonna lose it anyway. So goodbye. No, hell no. That's why I'm not doing the disability route. I haven't put in enough to get a big chunk out. If I was older and I had worked and put in all this time and shit, then yeah, it would be okay. But it's not even gonna cover my fucking rent. It's not worth it to me. What about how am I gonna feed my dog? How am I gonna feed my cats? How am I gonna fucking pay my other bills? Sorry. I know on here it's not glamorous. I don't make very much. I don't go and do a lot. Sorry, I can't provide you guys with cool content like I used to. I don't have the money anymore. If I did, I'd be out doing shit and be live there and doing it. I can't anymore. So I got to be here and we're making the best of it. One day I'll be back on top and we'll be doing fun shit and going out to dinners and stuff like that without a fucking man sitting there. Will be great. Or maybe there will be one. Hopefully there will be one, but if there's not, I'm used to that too. You know? You can only earn a certain amount. You can't make over like I think it was $1,100 on disability. Are you kidding me? That's not again, that's not even my rent a fucking month. I pay $1,200 fucking dollars a month in rent alone. And that's getting it cheap because Brian cuts me a major deal because I don't have kids to ruin his house. And that's one of the things he don't like. It's like shit ruining his house. It's not. Once I did the numbers and everything, I know I barely make it right now how it is, guys, but hear me out when I say I will do better if I just stay live, I stay more focused and stay on my crosses. If I can sell my crosses every month, which I got some badass ones coming up, I'm getting better. And I know at first they were cheesy and all. I was just trying to figure it out. Now they're getting better. I sell my crosses. I have a little online business. It's not just something stupid that brings me a little bit of money in. And then plus, you know, being you guys being a member here on Twitch, that helps me out. And then, you know, in my donations, I'll be fine. I will do better off that way is basically what I'm trying to say. And I know it. I'm not going to be high on the hog or anything. I'm going to be scared every month, but it's better than knowing I'd be totally fucked. Yeah, if I was older and I put more time in and all that, I'd have a better check, but I don't. I would get a, you know, on disability, but it's not worth it to me. I'd rather just get past this, heal up, go back to work, start putting money in that. I'm not, time is not real. Here's an example. So say I want to call, who the fuck's in here right now? Susie. I want to call Susie and Susie's in California. That's 4 hours behind me, right? No, it's not. Just wrap your head around it. So it's 6 o'clock here. It's 2 o'clock there. I'm calling them. Then why doesn't it take 6 hours for that call to go through? Time is an illusion. I know I'm getting into deep shit, but never mind. We'll just skip all that. We're not there yet. We need to smoke a couple blunts and all that, and then let me get philosophical with you and shit and tell you about my time theory. Like everything that's happening is happening right the fuck now. This whole time shit is something someone made up just to keep us on a schedule, which we probably needed. You know, I'm not saying that we don't, but it's all bullshit. I'll just shut up now. If I was calling someone 6 hours away, why didn't it take 6 hours for that call to go through? Because that's bullshit. We're all on the same time. Listen, when I'm more sober, it makes more sense. I'm telling you. It makes more sense. Yes, I ain't got time for this. I'm not high enough. I can't deal with that. I'm not high at all. So, but not this is not the conversation for today. Listen, when I'm stoned, it makes perfect sense. Oh, you want to talk about spinning it, and then we got the North and the South Pole, right? What was that? There was a guy in the middle. I think it's Brywan, from what I can remember. I can't pronounce it. Brian, whatever. So he leaded the whole fucking platoon, the damn whatever, into the North Pole, which is frozen and everything. Well, anyways, he says there's this big fucking like hole there they had to fly through, and then all of a sudden, after like maybe a mile of flying into it, they're in Antarctica, right? All of a sudden, everything gets green and shit, and there's a whole other world underneath the surface of the world. That'd be kind of weird. And like, I don't know. He ended up saying like alien. Anyways, it's a little sketch, okay? But if it's there, that'd be cool. And supposedly that's where all the aliens and the fucking extinct animals are at and shit. Listen, he may be right. You don't know. When's the last time you flew an aircraft through a hole in Antarctica? You haven't, so stop. It could be true. He may have been full of shit. You don't know that. That could be 100% true. You don't give a fuck. You're just saying, no, it ain't true. But you're saying it ain't true. Oh my God. Thank you. I don't want to say your name out loud. Who sent me the Cash App? That's bill money, honey. The aliens in Vegas. Hell no. I've seen a lot of prostitutes. I've seen a lot of that and a lot of gambling, but I didn't see anything. I wasn't looking up a lot. Thank you, Defend. I don't want to say your name out loud. Well, you're real, whatever. Hashtag defend. They love me and you don't. Right. I think so too. There is another version of me out there, like living their best life. There's one living really, really bad. I'm somewhere in the middle. I don't know. I think it could be true. The chair still. I'm still sitting in it. The chair stand. Listen, you guys want to get bent out of shape because this part came off. I ended up putting on. I'm not gonna take it off again. Looks better now. But yeah, so look, I can even lean back in it. The chair is fine. About to kick the chair out with the fucking crock pot. I made her fix it. Was that, I don't know who the hell did, but I did. Now it's great. It's like brand new. I'm not. No, I could put a wheelchair in it. I'm gonna put a fucking chair in the middle of the cross. What do you want me to do? Go to hell? No. Listen, I'm surviving every day because um, of God. I don't care if you don't believe that or whatever. I'd have been dead already. Listen, I gaslight God a lot, but he kind of knows me, so he takes it. I'll be like, oh my God, if you just let me survive this, I'll never do this again. And, I gaslight myself too. But he gets me. If God's a merciful God, he'll understand when I get there. And I think he is, so I know he is. I always say that when I drink. Whatever, it's the truth. Look, I'm being good. I'm only smoking half a cigarette, only because I gotta pee. That's the truth. Who the hell is this giving me their bit? Oh, that's Boner's card. He's in the club. Does tattoos. Damn, there's little gnats flying around here. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. And royally stay. Guys, you know what I was thinking? And it's so random. This is gonna sound so fucking random, but it's ew, look at my skin. I hate that. One day it's gonna be flat. I hate that when I see it. I don't like it either, but I gotta tuck it. Come on. That's what I'm gonna look like one day. That's what I should really look like. But no. Look at that. Isn't that fucking weird? I cannot believe it. So I need to do a TikTok video on that skinny skin skins and do all that. That is, I mean, even that is weird. So fucking weird. So I was thinking about something. So I got a really good stepmom and I don't thank her enough. She does too much for me and doesn't need to. Like, and what's really fucked up, she doesn't have anyone either. So her mom's batshit crazy. Her dad has died. Her sister, like my Aunt Kelly and shit, they don't ever talk to her, anything. But my mom's really to herself. She's been like that my entire life. Like, she don't have friends. She don't have like, and she don't want friends either. That's the thing. As many people have tried to be her, she likes to stay at home and do her shit and hang out with my dad and whatever. But she is perfectly content without having anybody else in her life. You know what I mean? And so I'm not like that. I gotta have tons of friends. I gotta have tons of associates. I gotta have tons of people. But she didn't ever have to have that. She's always been. So let me tell you the story. Story time. Story time. I was 4 years old when I first met her, or 5, 4 or 5. So, for those of you who don't know, and most of you do know, so the day that I was born and everything, or not the day I was born, but when I was getting out of the hospital, my mom was older than my dad. Okay, a lot older than my dad, and my mom had already had a family. She had been married. She had a broken heart because her husband at the time had cheated on her, and she was going through a divorce. She had 5 kids. And she was just trying to like survive, I guess. I don't know. So her friend name was Mo, who is still in my life today. Mo was her ex-husband's sister, which we come from big Catholic families. So he had 17 kids in the family, and Mo was one of his sisters. And my mom married in, she has a big family. She married in to them, to their family. So all of a sudden, and she had been around a while, obviously had kids, so they all became close and shit like that. Well, his sister, when everything was going through, one of his sisters was really close to my mom. Her name was Mo. Anyways, she was like, you need to get out, you need to get laid, you need to do whatever. So my mom, who is very classy, very pretty, very tiny too. She was very, very small. Goes to this, lets Mo talk her into it. My mom always liked like jazz bars and like cigar bars and stuff. Lets Mo talk her into going to this little bullshit honky tonk bar on the east side of Indianapolis. She's like, trust me, you're just going to want to hit it and quit it. Well, and they were there and shit. My mom really wasn't feeling it. And she's like, hang on. Mo and my dad had known each other for years. Because my dad was a big player in the day and he like fucked everything that walked and shit. But my dad was really good looking back in the day. So he was like, Mo's whole intent was just hit it and quit it. And she's like, wait, there's no one at this bar. They were there a couple hours. She's like, let me hit up my friend, Ron. Hits up my dad and was like, hey, we're at the bar, whatever. I know you're getting off. Why don't you come up here and meet my friend? So my dad gets off work and he comes straight from work. And at the time he was doing construction and shit. And he's only like 25 years old. So he comes in, and my dad's a big motherfucker. Okay, everyone knows that. Like now he's kind of shrinking. Like I thought that the other day. I was looking at, it, I was like, you're getting small, man. Not small. I mean, my dad was he's 6'5", but it's like he's like 6'3" now or something because he hunches over. And I guess that's just being old. But my dad's a big motherfucker. Anyway, comes in, and my mom was only 4'11". So if you can imagine, and I come out halfway in between. you know. Oh hell, my uncle Donnie is like 6'7". My uncle John is a little bit shorter than my dad. My cousin Jeff is like 6'6". My grandpa was 6'7". My grandma was like 6 foot. My dad comes from a bunch of tall, big motherfuckers. My mom comes from a bunch of tiny fucking people, short, tiny people. Um, yeah, hell, John Jr. is like 6'6", 6'7", 6'6" too. They all played football. They all played. They're huge. Like my dad's huge. He wears a 15 wide. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's beside the point. That's beside the point. So, anyways, my dad comes in, and this is how my mom says he came in looking scruffy as a motherfucker. Hadn't shaved, was stinking, had all like, and she looked at him and said, "If you think anything," she's like, "you need to go take a shower and clean yourself up before I would ever talk to you." Well, my dad, his side of the story is he walks in to meet Mo, and the most beautiful woman he's ever seen was sitting there. And then all of a sudden, he's embarrassed that he came off of a work job, and he tries to buy her a drink, and she tells him no because he looks like shit. So my dad, who doesn't used to a woman saying that, um, got offended and was just like, okay, all right, and was like, I'll be back. So I guess it was like 2 hours later, 3 hours later, my day. They're really good drunk. My mom's like, now I'm drunk. This is the only reason why I did it. My dad says he went home, he cleaned up, he got something to eat, he shaved, he did all that, and then he put on the best shit that he had, and he came back up to the bar. She was a little tipsy, you know. Anyways, one thing led to another. Like 3 months later, my mom's hitting him up. They didn't even really talk since that night. Like they hooked up. It was a great night. My dad tried to get a hold of her. She kept ignoring him. Then 3 months later, Mo said, "Hey, you need to get a hold of Sue right now." And then my mom says, "I'm pregnant. And what do I'm not giving up the kid or whatever." My dad's like, "No, don't give it up, whatever." And he's like, "I'm going to have to marry you now." My mom's like, "Fuck you are." Well, my dad ended up just started bugging the fuck out of my mom and started coming over to her house, sending her shit to work. My mom's like 37 years old and my dad's like 25. Okay. So she's thinking like this young dude keeps doing all this, like sending her shit, always asking her out. My mom's not a partier. My mom's a big time partier. At this point, she can't be because she's pregnant. I mean, she's always good when she's pregnant. At this point, when she's had so many kids, she's been good a lot. So, he started coming over and bringing her food and doing all this stuff. And like when my brothers and sisters were there before I was even born, when my mom was pregnant, he would start bringing like pizzas over and stuff and trying to like get in good with the kids and stuff. And then they ended up liking him like my brother and sisters did. So he asked my mom to marry him like, I don't know, like 50 fucking times. And she said no every time. And then finally she said yes. So they got married before I was born. Um, I can't remember really what happened between them. Anyways, they ended up getting divorced for some reason, even before I was born. One reason or another. Probably because my dad was a fucking drunk loser and didn't make very much money. My mom always said he didn't. She's like, your dad's stupid. He don't make very much money, but he's got a big, you know what, and all this shit. And like she would never put him down that way. She was like, he was hot, he had this and all that, but he never had any money and he just wanted to stay drunk all the time. That's what my mom said. But if you knew my mom was drunk all the time. And an asshole. My mom was so blunt, and like there was no false affirmation with her whatsoever. There was no, she was very black and white. Like you knew exactly how she felt. I look a lot like her. If I showed you a picture of my mom, you'd be fucking dead, right? Like even Meredith yesterday when she came up, she was like, "Oh my God, you look so much like mom." I didn't have any makeup on, like half an eyebrow's gone. I was like, dude, I just woke up. She was like, and that even reminds me more of mom. You're waking up, half your makeup on, with a snarl on your face. I don't know. I didn't know the lady very much. Meredith knew her better. But anyways, so they ended up getting divorced. The day that they got out of the hospital with me, my mom's like, I already have 5 kids. This is yours. So my dad had to take me on from that day on. He didn't know how to do anything. So his best friend, Toby, and his wife, Debbie, had a kid. Funny enough, they named her Katie too. Well, my name's Catherine. I was named after my dad's mom, because he insisted. He was signing the birth, and like he wanted to name me. So he named me Catherine Chelsea Roby, because that's my grandma's name. Anyways, so, and his mom died when he was 16 years old, and he was a mama's boy. That's a whole nother story, a different day. Anyways, so he had to name me after whatever. My mom's like, well, fuck you. You got to take care of it. My dad had a fucking Harley. My dad had a Harley that day and had a pumpkin seat, and she was going on like, hey, I'm going to go heal, whatever. Good luck. That's how much my mom fucking cared for me at day one. Anyways, had to call Toby and Toby's wife, Debbie, and said, come and give us a ride, because he had the bike. So they came and picked my dad and me up. I guess went to the house. My dad had to come back up and get his bike. But anyways, he realized real fast that this was going to be hard. He ended up selling his bike, getting a straight truck, and started moving. And he was a big motherfucker, and he started moving people's furniture on his own. And then he got his buddies to help him. Then that company turned into a huge fucking company. And then we come into a lot of other stories for a different day. Tax evasion, SWAT teams, all that. It gets bigger. Me convincing the police that my uncle's retarded when he's fucking drunk. And my dad running through a cornfield as fast as, like, he was like a caveman. He was like Bigfoot, dude. Never seen my dad move so fast. Whenever the cops came, my dad was gone. He would literally leave me sitting there at like 10 years old with the cop. I would speak to the cops for my dad. They'd be like, well, where's your old man at? I don't know. So he's not here watching you. No, well, Indiana doesn't have laws on how old you have to be alone. And we knew that. My dad let me know that. So as soon as, you got to think, where we live, there would be people up and down our street. So if a cop or a sheriff or anything, you would get a call from the first house, and it would literally go down. So by the time my dad would hear it, like, we lived at the very end. So my dad would get a heads up, and he'd be through the cornfield or wherever the fuck he was going. He'd disappear for hours, sometimes a day or so, depending on what it was. And like, we would know the law was on the way. One time my uncle was so drunk he couldn't, my Uncle Gary, who lives down in Fort Myers, he couldn't run away. My dad, I have never seen my dad move as fast as that day, because he knew he was getting in trouble. He was like through the backyard, through a cornfield, and hell, and who knows. So when they came and said, where's your dad at? Hell, I don't know. My Uncle Gary's so fucking drunk, when they came up, he's like screaming, woo, like this to the cop cars and everything. My dad had a warrant, and Gary had a warrant. And it was new cop. There was a new cop. He came up and he was like, who is this? I was like, that's my retarded uncle. I even told him, I was like, hey, can you go turn on your lights and shit? I am literally 11, 12 years old. And I was like, can you go turn on your lights? It's like, because that really gets him excited. And he just, he loves police officers. My uncle is drunker than a skunk and can't even get his ass off of this fucking chair. I convinced this cop at like 11, 12 years old. He goes and turns it all on. Next thing you know, here comes fucking Bud Gray, the fucking sheriff of the town, pulling in behind him. But in the end, he got out of the car. He looked at me, and just the look on his face, I knew I was in trouble. So he comes up. This fucking idiot has his lights on, and fucking Gary's sitting there like this and realizes Bud's there. He just stood up and put his hands behind his back. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, my retarded uncle wanted to hear the sirens and the lights and wanted to see the lights." Bud Gray's face, looked at him, looked at this fucking cop. Uncle Gary just stood up and put his hands behind his back. And the gig was over immediately. She said, where's your daddy at? I don't have no fucking idea. You have a warrant for your arrest. Uncle Gary didn't say anything. And the look that Bud Gray gave to this fucking cop, he was like, I don't know. He was like, you don't come to this house without backup. And then, yeah, that's my good. I know I've told that story 100 times, but it was like one of my best. I deserve a fucking Oscar for that. And when I tell you I didn't know where my dad was, because when I seen that motherfucker, I think he took like 4 steps and he was like a half an acre away and he hit the cornfields through a creek. He was gone. Uncle Gary, he couldn't even stand up. He was so fucking pissed drunk. But yeah, I convinced the new cop that was my retarded uncle and he liked the siren. And this fucking idiot sitting there with the lights on and the siren. Here comes Bud Gray. Oh, God. I don't even know where Lana was at. I think Lana was all fucking around. She was probably out. I don't know where she was. She wasn't there. So I do remember they arrested Uncle Gary. They said, we're going to get your dad. If you see him, you call me, is what he said. And I said, okay. And even he just shook his head. And he said, you get in this house and lock the door now. And then I remember locking the door and he tried to open it. And I was like, it's locked through the door. He knew my dad was on the run and probably wasn't going to be back at that house that night. But he probably knew Lana was going to end up there. So, and she did. And was like, where's your dad? Hell, I didn't know then either. At a bar somewhere, and God knows where, talking to some chick. I'm pretty sure even at like 11, 12 years old, that's where he's at. And like, let's just have a gander about this real fast. He's at some fucking bar as fast as he ran, probably hitchhiked at this point. And God knows where my dad's at. So when I would tell the cops, I don't know where my dad, I do not know. I genuinely did not know. Back in the day, my dad, he was really in shape and he was just a big muscle motherfucker. So when he ran, that day was the fastest, probably 4 steps, and I've never seen him hit the creek and then up through the creek and to the cornfield that fast. Because here's our house, and we have about an acre till there was a creek running through. And it went down in a dip, and then you come back through, and it was nothing but probably like 10 acres of cornfield. And that was always my dad's escape route. And they didn't ever turn on the sirens or anything. But like I said, we'd always get a phone call or something. We'd get a heads up, like the law's on the way, and they're passing us, they're headed to your house. So. Fuck, that's just life. That was just life growing. I could tell you a million fucking stories like this, but that was one of the best ones because I convinced this rookie cop to turn on the fucking sirens and the lights because my retarded uncle liked it. He was so fucking pissed drunk. He sat there when the lights were on. He was like, with a beer in his hand and everything. Oh my God. That's Uncle Gary. He lives in Fort Myers. Last time I went to go visit Mandy and all, not the last time I went, but the time before last when I was visiting Mandy, I visited Uncle Gary too. He's settled down now. They're all settled down now. Even my dad. He came, where in the fuck is he running with shit on his legs? He got fat and everything. He don't care. There's a piece of fucking animal hair hanging out of the vape. I mean, that I probably eat and drink so much fucking animal hair. Is the bot at it again? What did the bot say? I fuck to fuck more. I'm telling you, this is the best thing I've done in so long. Like I told you, I was in someone else's chat and they had like peanut butter. It was peanut butter. And the bot was just like, it was just so random and funny. And they're like, yeah, you can add it to your Twitch streams or whatever. And he told me how to do it. That's my new little buddy, but I ain't telling you who it is because I'm a nobody in there. I don't want you guys going in there like, hey, Katie, on this. And we're like, who the fuck are you? You know, so he told me about this. Well, his chat had it and told me how to add it. So I did. And you can change the word to whatever. Like we can change it from fuck to shit to whatever. I just thought I'd go along with the theme. Miss Fucking Wonderful. We'll put fuck in there with a B. Because Little Debs, it wouldn't let me put the actual word in there. I had to put it with a B. And I was like, that works. But anyways, I have a really good stepmom, and she's been really good to me when she didn't even have to, especially with her older age. When she was younger, like she was a fuck, you know. She met my dad at 18 years. That's how this story started. Let's get back to the story here. So, anyways, my dad had sold his bike, got the straight truck, had his buddies moving forward. Well, he realized he needed a secretary because the business was getting big. So he put an ad in the paper and said he needed a secretary. Lana comes in, 18 years old. All right. At this point, my dad, well, I'm 4. So my dad's like 29. Here comes this 18-year-old. Well, no, they're 20 years apart. No, they're not. I think they're 10 years apart. Maybe 15 years apart is what it is, I think. It's not 20, it's 15. It's like 12 or 15. Anyways, who cares? So she comes in and everyone else had been putting in. My dad was doing interviews or whatever, but she comes in a mini skirt with her fucking boobs hanging out. And the only work experience she had was working at White Castle. So there was very qualified women, and there was one named DJ. So he hired DJ because she was real smart and she was older and like kept his shit in line. But he hired Lana just to be hiring Lana, really didn't need her. She came in after he had hired DJ. DJ stayed around for years. But anyways, hired Lana just to be whatever. Now we all know. But she had only worked at White Castle. Yes, she was only 18. Lana's full of shit. They got married at 22. Lana's been in my life. They got married at 22. I knew her when I was 4. So she was 18 when she got the job with my dad. They didn't get married till 18, 19, 20. So 5 years later. But she was there in and out. She worked at fucking White Castle. That was it. And I can get those wedding pictures with the dates on them because you know back in the day when you had those cameras, they'd always print out the dates in the corner, and they're in the scrapbook. I've seen them, and there's actually a big picture of my dad and Lana when they got married. She was only like 21, 22. She was young. They've been married for 38 years this year. It'll be 38 years. So you do the fucking math. You do the fucking math. Anyways, they got married. She was young. My dad was old. That's all there is to it. She's been in my life for a long time, but you know, when I was younger, it was kind of shitty. Like I don't think she cared because she was young. Yeah, I'm only 36. Hold on, let me do the math. Okay, so Lana is 54. I am 36. 36. Lana's 54 and I am 36. She'll be 55 this year. Or she turned 55 March 19th or March 10th. So she's 55 this year and I'm 36. My dad is much older than her. My real mom was born in 49. My real mom was born in 49. And my dad's much younger than her. So I don't know. What would be the age difference? We've tried to figure this out before. We need to just go ask my dad what year he's born, but he always lies to me to try to sound younger. So I don't know. Milana's just 55. She turned 55 March 10th of this year. And I turned 36 this year. Oh God, that's too much to read. Fuck that. I hate when a motherfucker sends me a paragraph. I feel like just say what you got to say in a couple sentences, and anything after that is bullshit. Just get straight to the point. Yeah, my mom's older. My real mom's a lot older. She had me at like 37, 38. My mom would have been like 70 something. What if she was born in 49? How old would she be this year? 74 years old. Okay. Yeah. She's a lot older than my dad. I know that. And obviously a lot older than Lana. Yep. She was born May 19th, 1949. It's also my niece's birthday. It's also Courtney's birthday as well, May 19th. Courtney was born in 1995. Four. Okay, wait. Mm-mm. I'm a lie. She was born in like 99. Yeah, because I was in like middle school. I'm in denial. How old are you then, Susie? What about 1987? I was born in 1987. Yeah, my mom died real young. She had a lot of problems though. She had a lot of problems. Yeah, I was born April 16th, 1987. I'm getting tons of messages right now. What is going on? Oh no, is someone talking shit about me? They always do. Fuck them. I'm getting hungry though. I got ham and turkey in there. So I was looking for turkey and they were out of all the turkey. They had like uncured turkey, but I really wanted like honey turkey or something like that. But there was pretty much nothing there. But they had a combo pack and it said half honey ham and half blackened turkey. I was like, ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm hungry. What is going on? Something's going on because my shit's blowing up. Somebody's talking about me. I can only imagine. Man, to lose my mom. No, I didn't know her that well. So, like, yeah, kind of sucked, but I mean, yeah, it sucks, but I didn't know her that well. "1969 with my hippie babysitter." Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I wasn't around then. I wouldn't even thought of. So tomorrow, I think I'm gonna do a 24-hour live stream. So tomorrow, this is what we're gonna do. I'm letting my stepmom have my car. I don't really need to go anywhere until later in the evening, and then we can go to the library. The library is open till 7 o'clock, and my mom will get home about 5. So tomorrow, this is my plan. We're gonna go ahead and do 24 hours. As we might even do 40. Who knows? We might do all weekend. Who knows? I gotta come up with a little bit of cheeseburger money, pay some bills, and make some crosses, of course. But tomorrow, what I want to do when we wake up, when I wake up, whatever, come to life, I want to start working on that vision board, and I want to start saving things and then send it to me so we can go. Once she gets back, we can go to the library and print it all out. And then tomorrow night, we can glue it all to the board once and for all. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go all weekend. That's a joke. But wouldn't that be the show? What if I did a week straight? What if I did a week straight? Wouldn't that be something? I'm getting banned somewhere. I guarantee that. What if I did like do you think I'd make decent money if I did that? That's like okay, I don't care. Like I would but dude, I better be you know what I mean? I don't know. Would people even care for that? I don't know. What if but that would be fun though. I don't know, would it? Probably not. A week straight being live with cameras on you 24/7. Could I do it? I don't like tie-dye. I wouldn't want to do that. A week straight live. Oh God, I don't think I could do it. I know, a week. Well, think about Big Brother and all that. They do months live, 24/7. I think I'd have to take time it's out and I'd be like, fuck you guys for like an hour. And I'd just like put the camera somewhere else and go watch TV. That would be wild though. That would be wild. If I could make it a week, you know what? You know how I would really razzle dazzle it? You know how the fuck I would really pull it off? Guess what? I'm getting sober for a week. No drinking at all. Do you know how many people would be watching? Can you imagine by day two? Once like, I don't think like people think, oh, you can't do it without. No, people do it all the time. I knew someone who drank a lot worse than me and made it through. I'm just saying, and did it cold turkey, and is still living to this day. But I'm just saying, if I really could you imagine the cameras being on me? I mean, I'm gonna sweat, I'm gonna shake, all that, but to be live through it all, just fucking imagine. Royally, you ready to go live for a week straight? Get sober or die trying. That's what I'm going to title the whole fucking week. Little Deb says, I'm hungry. The butt bot says, fuck hungry. I will hear in a little bit. At least want to get a good buzz before. You know. I want to get a good buzz before I eat. I will eat. I'm going to be 24 hours. Don't you dare worry. My back fucking hurts. Right there. I'm trying to like scratch. I think it's a freckle. Yeah. Damn it. I was sitting here trying to pinch something. It's a damn freckle. You're telling the tourists on Hollywood Boulevard what? After this drink, I'm going back on TikTok for a little while. Whoa. Don't pick it. Yeah, I know. Well, I thought it was like a zit or something. I sat there and pinned, and then I realized, oh shit, it's a freckle. As I get older, all these little like freckles that I have on my arm, and my sister has them too. Like some of them are getting bigger, like that one, and these. You know what's really weird? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'll find it. No, my spray tan is blue. Spray. It's right. I can see it. You guys aren't gonna be able to see it on the fucking cam. On my toes. On our second toe, my mom and all my sisters. I don't know if any of my brothers do. We all have a freckle on our toe. It's weird in the same spot. My mom was covered in freckles. My brother Meredith and Annie and Ryan are just covered in freckles. Me and Peter and Reddy didn't get as many. But now as I get older, more and more are coming out. In like some of them puff out a little bit. Like I got one on my side that's doing that, one on my back. That's the one I just pinched. I'm gonna pinch it again. I just want to pinch it again and make sure it's really freckled. Yeah, I think it's really freckled. God, that hurt. Yeah, me and all my sisters and my mom have the same freckle on our fucking toe. Mm. I want to go to. Are you guys all subscribed to my TikTok? I know some of you aren't going to go because you're just so against TikTok. And then once you get over there, you're going to get fucking addicted. Who cares? We buy everything from China, anyways. We buy everything. Google knows every move we make. Our fucking phone companies know every move we make. What? You're scared of a fucking an app? That's from China. Ridiculous. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you worried about it? You doing something wrong? Are you doing something wrong? I don't give a fuck. If some little motherfucker in some cubicle somewhere wants to watch my every move, that's a sad fucking life. I don't care. I ain't got nothing to hide. And I'm not out here fucking Googling weird shit and all that. I'm just living. You know? They already know it, so whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. What are you gonna do? Expose me? Like everyone on YouTube, Google? I'm not out here fucking Googling how to, you know what, or this or that, or anything like that. I don't have nothing to fucking worry about. So what? China, you want to know my fucking data and my information? Hell, I'll sell you my social security number right now. It ain't worth a fuck. I don't care. I love TikTok. I can literally put anything in there and the search engine, and there's going to be like a million videos on it. It's It's wonderful. I like it. And it's the number one app right now. It has surpassed Google in a search engine. This is huge. They're finally giving Google. I don't care if you're Asian, Middle Eastern, or whatever. Good. Fuck Google and fuck YouTube. Fuck them all. I don't care what you fuck them over, please. They fucked me over real good. China don't scare me. Everything in my fucking house is made from China, damn near. Yeah, if you Google it, they're the number one search engine now. Like people aren't even going to Google, they're going to damn TikTok and like Googling like what you would normally type into Google, like how do I do this? They're putting it into TikTok. That's crazy. I am on TikTok. It's Miss Fucking Wonderful with a V instead of a U. I was live there earlier. I like it a lot better because people send stuff and all of a sudden I'll have a hat on I'll be looking at you and all of a sudden I'll get a hat and a mustache because someone sent that. A fucking boat will fly by. It's cool, man. It's more entertaining than this. Like all we got here is my little scroll. No one gives a fuck about that. No, I understand that now. Um, but on there, like people send shit and it's fun. It's better. It's definitely better. See that damn mole I try to pinch? Channel reply. What? What do you think on TikTok or it's hard for you to see the chat? Well, you might have to get a magnifying glass. I don't know. But I'm telling you, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. Well, go back to Dollar Tree and get like the 5+ readers. I got the 1.25s and I feel like I need to upgrade my damn self. Actually, what I need to do is go to the damn eye doctor. My eyes are getting bad. I get all my little cheap ones from Dollar Tree because I lose them. I break them, I lose them anyway. So I don't know if it's 5+, but it's like 4.25. Right now I'm at 1.25, and I probably need to be at like a 2.50 or some shit. Yeah, that's probably where I need to be, kittykins. My eyes are getting bad. Yeah, I like the Dollar Tree readers. They're better. Because if I get like those BB ones that I got, I'd have to pay a little bit out of pocket. But back then I had the money, it didn't matter. But I don't want to fuck them up because I know how much they're worth, you know? And even now when I put them on, I don't see as good as I do with the ones from the Dollar Tree. Like my eyes are worse. Hollywood says, buy 3 pairs. Hmm. Hold on, I'm looking up something. Give me a second. I might have something interesting here in a minute. Your fireworks. I took off my eyelashes earlier. Can you tell? I'm getting hungry though. I probably eat turkey or something. So, can we start talking about manifesting? What the fuck do I need to manifest in my life? What do I need? Polo Loco. That sounds like some Mexican fucking taco or burrito that I'd eat the hell out of. Money. Exactly. You are right. That is correct, Hollywood. The first thing is money. Good health. Health, wealth, and good health, money, and a good man. Agree. Okay, so this is how we're going to categorize. So it's a big board. Chubby Cherry got me one of those boards that like you fold one, and then you got the back one. So one's going to be health, wealth, and then everything else. Health, wealth, and everything else. That's a good one. Yeah. Quit saying so. I mean, that's what you guys want for me. Maybe that's not what I want for myself. I mean, yeah. I think I'm going to shock you guys soon. I know you're like, okay, whatever. Everyone's out here saying like, I'm not going to die. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not going to die. Hey, Kaylee. Why the fuck would I ask for that? I don't want to be famous. I just want to be comfortable. You know what I mean? That's it. Um, no, I think, okay, so first off, health. Got to get myself back in order. Absolutely. At every cost. So I'm going to put teeth in there. I'm going to put skin removal, no ulcers, this, that, no drinking, no smoking, put everything that represents that. And then I'm going to leave a little room for anything that I want to add to it. Then wealth. I need to start going live more often. I need to start working on my crosses. They're getting better and they'll end up making money. Right now, whatever, they'll make even more money. So I've got to work harder and longer. And then the fun stuff. Everything else. And you know what everything else is going to be? I am going to manifest a boat, a nice vehicle, and a man. I don't know. I do auctions. I always do auctions with them. Listen, you can do this, okay? Well, yeah, I've slowed down a lot, but still, eventually, I need to go like a week without any of that. You know what I mean? Deep down, I feel like, and this is sad, I know nothing's going to save me or anything like that, but I feel like if my mind was occupied with certain things, I wouldn't have to worry about it. Is that bad to say? I could buy a house in three. I would love to own a house in 3 years. Are you kidding me? Who wouldn't? They always say buy dirt. Nerve. I know. Once I have my surgery, I'll be happy. I'll be good. Money. What are we saving? Money. What money? I have no fucking money. Well, money. There's no money to be saved because there's no money to save at this point. Eventually, yeah, I get what you're saying. Rich people don't save money, they invest money. Then what's savings to them? They're always investing, they're always making money. That's what do you mean? Yeah, I know crypto's no good. House is an investment. Look, butt bought at it again. How about buying a first house? Can we go to the fun stuff? So we know all that. We'll do the financials later. We'll talk about that. But can we talk like a big hot dude? He didn't even have to be hot. Someone who will put up with my shit. Kid or no kid, I'm fine with whatever. Loyal. Tall, dark, and handsome. Never went wrong that way. What's my type? I really don't have a type. Here's the thing. If I like someone, despite I don't care what they look like I just like you. You know what I mean? But my typical look is dark hair with light eyes and bigger guys. Like Steven and Doug type and cowboy, you know. I like them tall. I like them fucking big. Um, I'll take brown eyes, but I really like lighter eyes. Like Doug had his green eyes. Um, Steven had hazel eyes. He said they were brown. They were well. He said that they were hazel. They were brown. Cowboy had blue eyes, but he was dark haired. You know, I don't know, something about that I like. Then we had Matthew, totally not really my type, but he had blue eyes. He was a bigger dude. Didn't have the dark hair. That's the only thing. And then Playboy. Playboy had blue eyes, dark hair. Um, Sweetie Pie, blue eyes, dark hair. Yeah, I gotta try. Oh, okay. I just put something together here. That'll be it for me. I like green eyes. Yeah, you do have really green eyes, Kittykins. Your kids have really blue eyes. Like your son has, and so do his, like your grandkid, like really blue eyes, like mine. Your ex-husband must have had really blue eyes or something. Your daughter's got light eyes too. Sorry. And listen, I sound like a fucking stalker right now. I just see you in my feed. Certain people I see in my feed all the time. Guys, something's wrong with my fucking phone. It's not taking it. I'm at 7% and I've had it plugged in the entire night. What the fuck is going on here? Oh no, when I put that in, it quit charging my phone. Let's put this in. Would I be manifesting a child? I think I just want a guy with a kid. I think I'm too old, and honestly, I'm not healthy enough to have a kid. I feel like if I ever had a kid, that would absolutely be the one thing that would stop my drinking, that would stop everything. I would have to. Like, I think that would be the absolutely the one thing that would make me change immediately. Like, things could make me change, you know what I mean? But that would be like overnight, like, oh fuck, because I would not want to fuck that up at all. At all. So I feel like I just kind of so like it's charging now. It says it is, but it's not going to gain anything. Well, no, I'm too old. I'm unhealthy, especially after the surgery. I don't think I would be able to take in enough nutrients or anything like that to be able to handle it. So, like, but I would want a guy, like, I don't want to be alone. I want, you know what I mean? I need to get with a guy who's got a young enough kid to where, and the mom, this sounds terrible. This is going to say, never mind, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, I'll say it anyways. So I need to find a guy where like the mom's not involved, where I can take that role. You know what I mean? And they got to be young enough, like young, 4, 5, 6, something like that. Well, I guess I do. In a way, I do. Maybe. I'm just saying, if it ever happened, it'd have to be like that. Yeah, I know. What I mean, I don't want to use family. I want my own family. You know what I mean? You get it? Just like you guys have and all that. I'm not going to be able to get it organically. So I got to get it a different way. And that's my plan. So I'm going to manifest tall, dark, and handsome with a young kid. Ain't nobody going to adopt anything to me. Hell no. I know my limits. I'm realistic here. And then when people say you got to love yourself more than anything, like who doesn't love themselves more than anything? At the end of the day, who doesn't love themselves more than anything? I mean, I understand some people are like depressed or whatever and they find reasons, but my problem is I'm not selfish. I'm generous and I'm very thoughtful, but also I have a huge blind spot. Sometimes I think I love myself a little too much and I get like just set in this way, like it's all my way. You know what I mean? I don't think my problem is that I love myself. Do I want to take care of myself better? Yeah. And people say, oh, that's loving yourself. No, people who love themselves still fucking abuse it. I know people who go to the gym every day and all that, but yet will come home and down a 6-pack and fucking eat a steak. You know what I mean? And there's no loss of love in their life. They think they're the best fucking thing on earth. You know what I mean? So that, I always push that to the side. I think everyone loves themselves enough. I mean, hell, if you don't love yourself, who in the hell? I don't know. My problem is, I think I love myself too much sometimes. And I get mean about it. And I get self centered. That's the thing. Not because I'm if you ever come to me and I'm very thoughtful, you can even ask people in my past, like anyone who knows me. I'm always thoughtful. I always think ahead and try to make people comfortable. But at the same time, when I'm all by myself and shit, I'm like, if it's between me or you, no offense, fuck you. You know what I mean? I hate to say it like that, but are you not? Are you not the same way? I guarantee you are. And if you're not, and you're the one with the problem, because for me, I mean, I get it. And people want to say, oh, no, you're drinking. No. Okay. I get it. I love myself. I need to start taking care of my health more and all that. But sometimes you get to a point, you know, it's not that you don't care. It's just like you accept who the fuck you are. Either you can change, you can do this or whatever. But at the end of the day, you still love yourself. Because if I didn't love myself this much, I wouldn't sink into my own wants and needs. You know what? You're above everyone else. You want to drink, everybody else don't want you to. Well, who's more important? Oh yeah, that's right. That's you. That's why I'm drinking. It's not about love. Hell, think about it. That makes sense. I don't know. Never mind. I'll just shut up. You guys probably don't get it. I sometimes I think that I just ramble and you guys just go along with it. Like you're like, okay, but I'll know what's out. You hear him? You hear the little beast? All right. All right, guys, this was fun, but I'm gonna do the next half on TikTok. I gotta go back and forth. All right. You're gonna fuck off now. I'll see you later, Mama Cat. Have a good night. I'm gonna go to TikTok for a little bit. I know it's less views and all that. I don't give a shit. But I'm trying to build my TikTok. So if you care and you're here and you want to fucking watch me, we're going to I want to play music. I can't play music here. It sucks. But TikTok, here we go. Only strong survive over there. What? Don't say that, fat knuckle. No, I won't. For what? I haven't done it. I wouldn't do anything to break rules. It's not going to happen there. I'm more at fat knuckle. I'm going to tell you right now. That's why I got to get off of here. You understand me? We know we can always get a fucking TikTok back, but they don't play over here. So my only safe bet right now is so what? You know, if I get a little wild on TikTok or whatever, I'll be banned for a couple days and they'll give it back. Chinese are cool. I like China. Thank you, TikTok. Over here, no. Going to TikTok. I love you all. Mean it. Ciao. Bye. Miss fucking Wonderful is the name on TikTok. If you want to follow, it's going to be fun because I'm going to play fucking music. If you don't want to come, then don't fucking come. Love you. Mean it. Ciao. Bye.